So what's going on, people? Good morning. Hope everybody's having a blessed day at the top of the morning. So listen, I I made it emphatically clear to anyone that come on this channel. I'm not here to bash games and we can always, there's nothing wrong if you don't really care for something, but my thing is I don't need you to drop by my comment section to tell me, because I don't care that you don't like whatever game. Now, today, I'm going to let you listen to what people have to say about 2K24. Why? I do a lot of AEW Fight Forever videos, but there's always someone that wants to come in with their ignorance, their stupidity, and it's sad because they're miserable people. You drop by someone's comment section and says, dude, you're talking to yourself, no one cares. Well, it's sad that you consider yourself a no one, because that no one that's speaking is you. No one cares, but yet you're the no one that decides to make comments. It's like, okay, why do you even watch the video if you don't like the product? Skip it. Simple. No one's putting a gun to your head saying, hey, you have to watch this video. You feel compelled because what you guys are a bunch of WWE slaves. And no matter what they put out, you guys try to make it seem like everything that they do is just perfect. It's without its flaws. Everybody just loves the WWE. No, nonsense. And people don't like the game for different reasons. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you hear what other people have said. I have the game. So there's nothing you're telling me about the game that I don't know. I told you from day one, I like to play different things. And I'm not one of these, I'm not like, oh, I'm strictly AEW. No. 2K games are not as fun to me, which is why you don't see me playing them too often. I play them because I bought them. Do you understand? I purchased them. I want to get my money's worth. They're overpriced. They're giving you the same thing every year, with the exception of just some little weak storyline that they give you. The storylines are not even interesting, in my opinion, okay? And basically, like I said before, if I'm playing with the big boss man in last year's model, why do I have to unlock him every time I play this game? They have the same characters and it's the same thing. I have to keep playing to unlock this one and that one. They give you the same thing. Okay, so at some point, like I said, the systems are what they are. So once you've pushed a game to its limits where it looks as good as it's going to look and all that, that's what's going to happen. It's not like every game's just going to get better and better. No. You are pretty much in a position of, you told yourself, I have to get every game. And I know, unless you have no job, factually, there's no way that you have time to play all of these games. Like some idiot came in the comment section, dude, why do you have an Xbox? Xbox literally have no games. And I'm like, you obviously don't know what the word literally means. And who asked you and who cares? I'm enjoying my Xbox and what I have. I'm not focused, and my Switch. I'm not focused on what you like and don't like. So I'm assuming you're a miserable PlayStation owner, okay? And because you have a PlayStation in your mind, that's the only thing that's good. You know how many complaints they have about the PlayStation as well? And it's like, you don't even have an Xbox and you're just running your mouth. Why? You see the name of my channel, Xbox and Nintendo Force. Okay, you don't see the word PlayStation in there. I just have to make a stupid comment. Like, dude, grow up. Get a life. Go get a woman. And you probably don't have either. That's why you do what you do. No one cares about your ignorant comments. So, yeah, so for all of you that like to make it seem like WWE just, oh yeah, 2K is this, oh, it's far superior to AEW. Okay, well, go play it. And here's the funny thing. The majority of you talking are not even content creators. You just like to be negative. So listen, you have a channel, so create your own channel and play 2K all day, every day. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have this, there's no vendetta against the WWE or whatever. It's just real simple. Fun factor of the game, it's just not what some of you try to make it be. If you enjoy the game, you've never seen me make a video saying, don't play 2K. 2K's nope. It's not my place to tell you what to play. I just debunk nonsense and these false narratives, and then I'll give you gameplay to show you this is what this game has to admit yet, but it's always some negative, some angry nerd that wants to come on and put this in, but nobody cares. But nothing but out. Okay. So pretty much, yeah, you know, these are for all these WWE slaves that want to make it seem like everything that they do is just perfect. Like everything, you know. So we're going to listen to what some people have to say.
Don't not like it.
Oh, let's go back. Okay. Now let's listen.
I played WWE2K24 a little bit more than me. I bought it and I told you, like I said on the last episode, I fucking hate it. I regret my purchase. I don't not like it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm not supposed to curse in the first 10 seconds of the video, but whatever. Like, you know, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. But like, dude, the game is not bad. Like, in terms of mechanics, in terms of graphics, in terms of pretty much everything else is not bad. The only problem, the biggest problem that I have is the fact of the fucking 2 storylines that I have a problem with. And then the fact is that I literally legit feel like this is an update to WWE 2K23 with a DLC. This is just a DLC update. Like
basically.
That's what this was.
Same game.
Because Roman don't even look like Roman. Like, realistically,
same game.
Next to each other, they're off by a little bit. And it's bothering me. You know what I mean?
And then on top of necklace.
That is true. But even his movement are not the same as in real life. That's the thing that bothered me the most.
They added stuff.
They did. And
right.
But how do you feel? How do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Well,
what do you think?
first of all, Roman's moveset, it's not an amazing moveset, but honestly, in real life,
it's the closest thing.
It's not an amazing moveset. Like, it's almost like the 5 moves of Doom. And it's fine. It's okay. Some of the greatest wrestlers, Stone Cold, Rocky, like, Hogan had like 3 moves. That's fine. So they had to fill in a few. Was that your stomach? They had to fill in. I was like,
sorry, I'm hungry. I need to eat. Before we go to bed.
Oh my god, looks like you're hungry. Anyway, you're starving. But that's the thing about the Roman Reigns thing. I think he's kind of the wrong character to look at because his moveset is not like an extensive moveset.
And it's not even about the moveset. Yeah, I'm okay with the moveset. No, what I mean is like his animations are not the same as what he would do in real life. You know what I mean? Especially with the title, whenever he comes out with the entrance and all that stuff, it's way different. You know, his facial expressions, and then it goes back to this main factor of who's creating this game, because they are notorious. They are super known for microtransactions, and that is 2K. NBA 2K used to be the greatest basketball game until microtransactions made a big thing about it. What that means is pretty much if you want to have a good character in wrestling or in basketball or whatever sport it is that 2K is doing, hey, you better spend a couple, like at least an extra $100 on top of the $70 that you just spent on the game. You know what I mean? And that's bad. You know, it's bad for games that are like that, dude.
Don't even say how much I spent. So I didn't see Cody Rhodes, and guess what? Guess what I see on my damn game? Cody Rhodes is my Grayson Allen, my personal Grayson Allen.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even care. I literally bought the cheap version, and I was gonna go. If I would, I just regret hitting download. I should have just, after I bought it, I should have just sat. No. Well, at least I could have traded it in if I would have bought the physical.
And he's trying to be nice because if you're gonna say the game is okay, but I regret buying it, he's trying to not really just go all out.
But realistically, like, unfortunately, I hit the download download started automatically, and then that shit just it went downhill from there. Bro, I played one match, Roman versus Cody in WrestleMania, and I whooped his ass. I literally didn't even finish him with the spear, bro. I finished him, pause, he has this move. He has this move, which is like a power bomb, and then Roman has this move that is a power bomb, and then he flips you into a Samoan drop, and I pin him 1, 2, 3.
Same exact thing. I did the same exact thing.
Where's this move in real life, bro? Like,
it's pretty cool, but it's not
okay. So we're not gonna watch this whole video because it's 16 minutes and some change long. But basically, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You can go to customize wrestlers that look just like the wrestlers, okay, and have all the moves and the move set and everything. Now, if you're playing with a stock Roman Reigns, why is his finishing move not there? Why? So even though, and listen, we do this for all the wrestlers. Try to give them different moves, more moves to make the character more fun. But you remember, like, and yeah, Roman does look off. Now, here's the thing. Remember when AEW gave you the bunny and people would go, oh, it doesn't even look like the bunny. Oh, and all of these things, right? It has her moves, it has everything else, but they said it doesn't look like bunny. Okay, cool. Well, notice how they don't bring these type of things up. Now, these are the people that's always trying to bash Fight Forever. But you never hear them say anything. There's nothing wrong. You heard me say the things I would like to see on Fight Forever. I love the game. It's not, oh, it's okay. I know I love the game, but it's things that I wish that they would add to it. You guys make it seem like 2K is just perfect. And these guys right here, you hear guys say he regret his purchase and he wish he never bought the game. He doesn't even like the game. Okay? You don't regret something but say it's a good game, but no. I know that with what they give you, unless you have no job and no life, there's no way you can sit here and play this game, any one video game every day, all day. Then you finish the game, and it's like you guys finish a game and your attitude is like, okay, now I'm bored. I finished the game. So that lets you know that the replay value is not good. So if you're going to buy the same game every year, what did I say? I just came across these videos this morning. They're giving you the same game with just a few extra DLCs, and they're giving you these little packs over and over. You're buying the same thing, and these games are highly overpriced. You guys open the graphics, and yeah, it looks good. Yes, graphically and all. Yeah. Tell us something we don't know. Okay, Red Dead Redemption looked great. All the Tomb Raider series look great. There's a lot of great looking graphics where they pushed the game to its ultimate, they max it out. We can't make it look any better than this, but this is as real as it's gonna get, right? Great. Gameplay, everything else that comes with it. I'm saying, I know I'm not the only one. A lot of people talk and say the same type of things. It's just the overall package. Yeah, cage matches, ladder matches, all, yeah, great. But the gameplay itself overall is it's just not that fun. And that's something I've always said way before AEW Fight Forever came out. And this is when I looked and I said 20 or 21 was different from the rest of them. And now from 21, whichever one that was, 21, 22, whatever, from that one on to now, you've just been getting the same game. The same game with just a few updated DLCs. And no, there's characters on there that don't look exactly like the way they do. So they do face scans and all of that, right? But somehow the characters don't really look, or the movements are not what they would actually do in real life. So when you say, but this is a simulation, yeah, but it still has things added to the game that, like when you see a Hulk Hogan doing a tornado DDT, you know damn well Hulk Hogan has never did a tornado, he's never even did an actual regular DDT. So all of these things that people marvel at, it's like, listen, it's just a video game. But you guys try to take it to that next level, like we're getting something that's out of this world. And that's just not the case. Okay? It's just not the case. Okay. Let's back up.
You were never wrist that much. Like he's like,
No, let's back up. What are we looking at here? Wait. Okay, so let's see what else let's see what someone else has to say.
Changes your struggle with
Let's see what this person has to say.
So I'm fairly plugged into the social media scene. I'm on Reddit more than I should be. And of course, I'm scrolling here on YouTube daily, so I'm more than aware that the yearly bullshit train is underway for the newest and increasingly pathetic WWE release for 2K games. Am I buying into the hype this year? Am I excited for, oh my gosh, special referee? Hell no. I can have as many
Hulk Hogan
referees as I want in a match on Wrestling Empire, and I purchased that game one time
Wrestling
on my
Empire.
Switch years ago.
He's more satisfied with Wrestling Empire than 2K24.
To this very day. I can go back and play any of the old SmackDown games on PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and have a special referee.
And for the record, I don't care if these people like or dislike AEW Fight Forever. I don't care what they like. It's their business. It doesn't bother me. I'm just bringing awareness to these robots, these slaves that have this mentality that you have to say the WWE is this and that. Like, it's blasphemy if we don't say this and that about them. So I want you guys to pay attention. He's more satisfied with Wrestling Empire than 2K24. Okay? Simple. It's what I keep telling you guys. It's the fun factor. What people like is what they like. I have nothing against 2K. It's just not as fun to me as other people say it is to them. That's fine. But this is for the idiots that love to come in my comment section or anybody else's comment section with the negativity as if this game is just perfect and has no flaws. No. Every year, these people are charging you $100-something, $70-something for the cheapest one, and you're getting the same freaking game. Oh, but if you get the expensive one, you get Cody Rhodes. Well, I have him on Fight Forever already. And here's the crazy thing. You can go to Community Creations and pick a Cody Rhodes that looks just like Cody Rhodes, does all his moves and everything. Somehow you just feel better when it's on the game already when you buy it. Well, hey, do you guys create wrestlers on the game? Do you go to the custom creations? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And the majority of you don't even play in WWE arenas. What do we do? The same thing I did. I just don't have it in me to start it all over. At least right now I don't. Which I created my own federation, had all these wrestlers I had, which like, okay, so yeah, now I have no. So why do you do all of that? Because it's available to you, right? So this is what I'm saying to you. You're not even using the majority of these WWE wrestlers. You're using the created ones. So once again, you guys can't enjoy any other wrestling game if it doesn't have that WWE logo on it simply because you think everything should be based on what they do. And I and a whole lot of other people don't. Let's continue.
And a more proper Hell in a Cell than what 2K23 apparently has. So how about that? No, I don't care about your half-baked, half-assed, quote-unquote new features that you only stripped from the WWE games years ago and slowly add back.
Like you brought back the ambulance match. Yes.
And I'm not buying into the hype and even thinking about purchasing their game this year. In fact, neither should you. And it doesn't stop with the new features. They half-heartedly.
And also, let me say, it's not as deep to me as it is with these people, okay? I don't personally care, and I'm not going to tell the person you shouldn't buy anything. You buy what the hell you want to buy. That's spot. But also, I'm saying, don't come in my comment section trying to tell me what I should or shouldn't like, or tell anybody else what they should or shouldn't like. Mind your business. Mind your business. Create your channel and put whatever content you want on there. And until you do that, you need to shut up because all you guys are doing is just being miserable, trying to spew hate out because it's like, oh, they like Fight Forever? Nah. Then I'm going to try to talk negative and try to tell them they shouldn't. You always want to run your mouths about nothing because you have no goddamn life, and that's all it really is. So it's not that important to me. I don't care what you like. But yeah, and this is to bring light to the fact that every single time someone puts something out positive, and especially if they put it out about AEW, it's like, here we go with the, oh no, we can't have people liking this game. I have to tell them that it's a monstrosity. No one should like it, and this is what you guys do. So now you're hearing what your beloved, 2K, how people feel about that.
Yeah, the entire game is always half-hearted and soulless. Universe mode, most fans' favorite mode, has received zero attention. Especially in the last couple of years, where development and attention has seemed to be focused towards their My Team or their Madden Ultimate Team type mode that I've yet to see anyone actually enjoy in real life. It's nothing more than a money grab that they really kickstarted with 2K22.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of, don't even get me started on WWE2K24. It was the last 2K game that I purchased, and it'll be the last one ever, period. After watching the servers for the game, access to download the DLC that we've already paid for.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All the community's hard work on the creation of the game, everything wiped, shut down, gone.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 2 years after release.
Mm-hmm.
Over $140, I believe I paid for the NWO edition, and that's gone.
Gone.
Yeah, no more for me. I'm sure the same will happen with 2K23 if they don't pull the plug even sooner this time.
And remember, I told you guys, did I not tell you guys, like 2 months ago, even maybe even longer, that I was playing 2K22, and I finally filled up all the slots, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to, this was on a Sunday, so I said Monday morning, I'm going to start putting new content out. Man, I had created my own WCW. I'm talking about from the rings, the roster, the belts. I mean, everything. Put all this work in. I created like 3 or 4 leagues. I recreated the NWA, AWA, WCW, and then my own league. And I mean, all these belts. I mean, I put a lot of work into that. And all of a sudden, I turned the game on one day, that Monday morning, and all my stuff was gone. Everything. I'm like, no, hell no. What the hell happened? Just gone. And after all that hard work, after all that money, but somehow this isn't a problem to other people. So it's like, well, whatever we feel about 2K that makes us angry, let's just keep it to ourselves. But let's go on other people's channels and try to tell them what they should or shouldn't like, because we're miserable as hell. So yeah, now you're hearing it from someone else.
And with how things are going, 2K24, that all of these fanboys are getting hyped over, is poised to continue the downward trend of customer unfriendly product and service. But hey, who am I, right? If you're the masochist screaming for more pain, be my guest. It's a free will planet.
Okay. Now, let's just go to something else here.
What's up, guys? My name's Piers. Welcome back to another video where today we're back and playing 2K24 My Rise. So where we last left off, the capped Crystal Organa made her debut in Monday Night Raw in a fatal 4-way match to earn her way onto the bump. And while she was interviewed at it, she got jumped at the bump by Raquel Rodriguez, faced her twice in a regular match, and in a microphone match, was legit just microphones as weapons. Then after that, we are heading down to NXT, where we met our protege, Psycho Sally, in NXT for our first match, and it seems like I'm going to be playing as Psycho Sally, because seeing the fact, I'm in her perspective. So let's talk to Crystal Organa.
Cap, you came! Have you met all the cool people in this locker room? Everyone's amazing! We literally just walked in the door. Geneva's here too. She got to talking with Justine about one last indie run. You know how they get. OMG, I would do bad things to good people to have a match with Justine.
You and me both.
Okay.
But you gotta focus up. First NXT match tonight. That's a huge deal. Who are you up against?
Blair Davenport.
Oh, okay.
She's really good.
Heck yeah, she is. But I remember everything you and Geneva taught me. I've been putting in the work with my coaches at the PC, and everyone around here makes me feel so welcome.
That's great. Well, remember.
This storyline, the way they talk, and like the voiceovers and all, it sounded like one of those like kids soap operas, like
Hide the sharpest knives.
You are cynical.
It's weird.
Hated, and I heart you.
Okay, he's not talking about too much, but he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like it. He says Sally sucks. I'm done. So he's not happy. Okay, no, let's hear. We're just gonna go through. Okay, we're just gonna go through it.
What's good with y'all, man? Muso back with another video. And today I'm gonna do the pros and cons of WWE2K24. Now this game was a disappointment, bro. I thought it was gonna be different than 2K23, but it's basically the same with the new showcase mode, and well, I haven't really tried out GM mode yet, but I don't really want to. Like,
Wow.
I've just lost interest in playing WWE games so far because it's just the lack of wrestlers involved, and I know they can't include some wrestlers that are, they can't include certain wrestlers like Edge, Jeff, Kurt, because I don't know, Kurt's still with WWE, but Jeff, RVD, I think they can't include these.
Now, he just had a complaint about the lack of wrestlers. The funny thing is, I've heard people say, "Oh, AEW needs more wrestlers." Now, according to how many people are on their roster, I get it, but WWE, any 2K game, right out the box when you open it, you see all these empty slots with what they do have in these empty slots of people that you have to unlock. Then they give these packs $10 for each pack, and they'll have like 6, 7, 8, up to like 10 packs of wrestlers, bundles and all of that. Okay, well, if you want to spend $10 on each one, if you bought all 10 packs, that's another $100. So that's like buying a whole nother game. Then two, if you look at the fact that most people, if you look at most content creators, they are playing with created wrestlers. They're not even playing with the roster of the WWE. So when you have these created wrestlers, yeah, you want to put them in a match. You want to, put good videos out. And even when you're not recording, you just want to play and have fun with the games that you did, with what you have done. At the end of the day, though, like I said, I want people to hear the disappointments. I want people to hear how other people feel. And these, like I said, to the slaves of the WWE, because everything is, whatever they do, it's just perfect. It's perfect. And they're constantly talking about it. And it's like the whole thing is, you're talking about AEW, even when you're not even mentioning anything about the WWE. It's just, that's the people that have a problem. We understand what the game, what we would like to see in the game and everything. I get so sick of hearing the same story over and over, over and over, over and over. Like, yeah, we already heard this and we know. So yeah, let's continue.
I'm not sure. I haven't been playing this game, bro, but I understand they can't include some wrestlers because of contracts and all that. But still, yeah, just lack of interest, man.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, this game is disappointing, bro. Well, so let's first start off with the gameplay. The gameplay is still slow. It's not smooth. The one thing I don't like is you have to grab to perform like Irish whips. Like, why is that? It's not smooth. Like, why do I have to grab the person first to perform an Irish whip? That shit just pisses me off. Like in the old games, in like the SVR games, right? If you press circle, I think, or B, right, on Xbox, they would instantly just do the Irish whip just like that. It was quick, it was smooth. You feel me? This time you have to grab them first. That shit is too slow. It's annoying as fuck. And then it's the same thing with ground moves as well. You have to grab the person if you want to perform a ground move. If like, why do I have to do that? Why? It's not smooth, it's slow. I don't need to have to do that, bro. I thought they would have changed this by now, but they haven't. And it's the same thing with springboard attacks. Like, well, we used to just be able to run to the springboard, right? But then I think you press like square on the PS4. I mean, yeah, the PS3 or the old gen games, and then they perform the springboard. But now we have to grab. We have to press like L1.
Okay.
Square.
So bottom line, we don't have to watch this whole thing. Okay. He has a complaint with everything. Okay, pretty much everything. Now, I told people, you're not going to get a new game with 24, 23, all in, because when I saw 23, I said it's the same engine as 22. And that's what a lot of people they're misinformed. They don't understand these things. It's the same engine. You're not going to get a different game. They have not been known to give you a different game. This guy before him said the same thing I said. 22 was different from the rest. That's why I bought 22. And now 22, 23, 24, same shit. Same thing. But you're paying $100-something every year because you want the very best, the ultimate edition. Yeah, okay, cool. Hey, no problem. Within a year's time, you're spending another $140 or whatever, and with inflation, you're going to be paying more for the same goddamn game. And this is why I said I don't care whether it's Madden, whether it's 2K basketball, football, I don't care what it is. I don't give a shit if it was AEW. I'm not buying the same shit every single year. And bottom line is, why they're able to do it every year is because they're using the same engine. So you're not getting a different game. All you're getting is some different screenshots, somewhat, and some new DLCs. Until they rebuild the engine, until they have a new engine, it's the same shit. That's why the people that created Ultra Pro Wrestling has made it known already. They're not going to put a game out every year. This game is going to be made and long term to where they can send updates to make improvements and add things to the game, but they're not going to sit and make a game every year. Fight Forever is not going to be every single year. The WWE is just milking everybody's pockets because they have these slaves out there that, hey, I just can't say no. So more power to you. But this guy, again, another unhappy customer, I'm not going to, let me see.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Leave a like down below. Found my glasses. Today I want to talk about my GM mode for 2K24 and some fixes that I think it desperately needs. Now, number one, first and foremost, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say this, is it needs every type of match available in that mode.
Yeah.
President Biden created an inflation nightmare, then dismissed.
Like, I don't know why we haven't got there yet. I'm guessing they have to program it to where how it affects the stamina of the superstar, how much popularity it gives them, all that stuff, because there's all a little behind-the-scenes programming in that mode. Plus, how to put a title match with that, how to make it work. I mean, it's probably a programming nightmare to make sure all the little systems work to help you get to that point where you get so many fans for that show. So full match support. I don't know why. I mean, they only have a year, but all the matches are in there anyway. I don't know. It just makes the mode feel incomplete. Like it should be on your phone instead of in a $120 video game.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
Number two.
Thank you.
We need to be able to do our own custom show, like in Universe mode, and our own custom arenas. I mean, how fun would that be if you could make your own original show, banner and everything, and take that show into my GM. Instead of just playing as NXT, WCW, Raw, or SmackDown.
Exactly.
Or I think it's NXT also. Why not allow us to take our own created show in there with our own created wrestlers?
Now, what did I say about the My GM mode? when people would say that's a request that AEW should have a My GM mode, and I'm saying I don't really care about My GM mode personally. I said they should have a season mode. You can do all of these same things that you can do in GM mode and a season mode. Nothing's off limits. Every match type should be available. Every wrestler should be able to be used. You should be able to play as whatever wrestler you want, because a season mode is not a storyline. You understand what I mean? So, I mean, to have cut scenes and all that, that's great, but it's not a storyline. So you're playing an actual season. Now, Road to the Elite, that's a story mode. Okay, that's a story mode. But season mode has everything in it. So the My GM type of actions can be done. So you don't have to have a separate, just to have it up there to say, oh, that's another mode, that's another. No, season mode has everything. This is what I've been saying for the longest. So when I said they have a champion for Raw, they have a separate champion for SmackDown, a separate champion for NXT, right? So this is what I'm saying. Why would you have to, so for you to create your own brand, fine, but you're only playing that one mode. When I'm saying, if you guys like the My GM mode in WWE, you're going to complain for AEW to do the same thing, because for them, they would have to make it where you can do it. Of course they can do it, but like I was saying in the other video, it would have to be different in the sense that, why would you limit, you can only play Collision, or it has to be either Collision, Dynamite, or Rampage, or possibly Ring of Honor, which if they was to do it, they should put, of course they should add Ring of Honor as well. And then, so what I'm saying is, like, because they don't have a champion for every show. They have a champion as world champion. Then you have your other titles, your international, your tag, your trios, women's, and all that. So bottom line is, you just be defending your titles on each show. So what sense would it make that you're assigning wrestlers to each show? Now you could do that, and you could trade wrestlers, and that's all good. But the point is, it would make no sense if you couldn't defend on each one of those shows. Because now what you're doing is limiting yourself. So you're saying, okay, I'm going to play strictly on Collision, or I'm going to wrestle strictly on Dynamite. Is that how it happens in real life? No. They scramble these people around. So once again, the My GM format that you're used to is from what? From 2K series. So that's what you be basing what AEW should do. And I'm saying, no, if they made a season mode, that would make up for everything. Nothing's off limits in season mode. And if you didn't see that video, watch it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I speak about these things. But yeah. So what I'm saying is, you can have 1,000 modes. That doesn't mean that the mode, you're going to like every mode. Once you get it, then it's like, man, they should have did this, they should have did that. Which I know factually, that's what people would do. No matter what AEW does, it would be, but they should have done this and this and this. We have a tournament mode coming with Jay White. And everything that's going to follow that in the coming months and years and all that, is going to be the same thing with idiots that just don't understand how to enjoy anything in life. They're not happy if they're not complaining. So it's going to be the same shit. Let's let this guy continue.
And do it that way. Also with having all the match types available, because then that, to me, would make me want to play through the mode, because then it's all my original wrestlers. It would feel more of like there's something going on, right?
Right. And wait, why can't you use your created wrestlers in these modes? The same way how I say you should be able to use your created wrestlers in every mode on Fight Forever. Like, I wish they would make it where you can play with your created wrestlers in the Casino Battle Royale. Same thing. So even though you have this mode, why are all these match types that you have not available in My GM mode? You see what I'm saying? So it's restricted. It's limited. So you have the mode, but it's limited. So you guys accept it just because it's a mode. But that's my point. What AEW has, oh, but we need more. We need this. It's like, no. You're asking them to make a whole brand new game within the game. Like I said, season mode would knock out all of this shit, and it would cover everything. And if they just give us different versions of Road to the Elite, a tag team version of Road to the Elite, a woman's version of Road to the Elite. I mean, how whatever, or fact, yeah, because if you use a female, I mean, they have a nice roster of females, and then with all your created wrestlers, and this is what I'm saying, it to me, it's just like you're looking at the dashboard, going, damn, look at all those different modes. But in my GM mode, you can't even access these different match types. And see, to me, I'd rather not have it. You have it and can't use all these match types, but yet you guys are complaining about match types on Fight Forever. I just want something different. And like the ones that I want, the cage matches, yes, the tornado tag, all the usual, the ordinary, right. But I want some other stuff. Shock us with something. Give us something that other games don't have. Not, okay, let's see what 2K has. Okay, we're going to give them this. No, do your own thing. And I'm fine with that. Do your own thing. Let's let him continue.
Simply, all they have to do is combine universe mode and my Geon mode together, and there you go. Solution, problem solved. But I know other people have been saying this, that they want to combine, but my GM mode, if I'm not mistaken, eventually became universe mode, and they took out all the money management because people got tired of it. So I think it's funny that they brought my GM mode back, which eventually became universe mode, and now they want them combined. So basically what you guys really want is the money management aspect just back in universe mode, because that's basically what it was. So they separated it to make it sound like it was a new mode or a mode coming back. When originally, it was just what universe mode became. So yeah, custom arenas, match types, all those. The third thing I'd like to see, and this would make it a lot more unique, involved, get you to play it more, is some cutscenes, right? Maybe not for every single match,
right?
Or for like title matches and stuff, or like if you were the GM, you should have like a little back room area where you can walk around and you have like appointments, right? And you have wrestlers come in, you have to talk to them. Let's say you have an aggressive person come in and you have to deal with them, right? Let's say it's an impromptu match and you have to like beat them into submission to make sure they do the match they're supposed to do. It's like, I want this much money. And you could be like, well, I'll give you this much money if you can beat me in a last man standing match or this type of match. And it happens behind the scenes or something, right? I don't know, just some little extra touches to have it be more fun. It's like, I don't respect you.
For $120, they should be able to do that.
It's like, okay, let's settle this in the ring. And then once you beat them up, it's like, if I beat you, you are a permanent stay on my show. If they beat you, then they get their freedom and they, you have to pay them whatever, right? Just some little extra things to make it more fun. I know that doesn't happen in the real show, but it's a video game. Come on, let's gamify it again. We need more stuff that you can only do in a video game instead of just relying so heavily on what the real show does. Now,
especially when you're not even giving the rest of their own real shit.
The next thing is free roam areas, right? How cool would it be if every wrestler on your roster, or certain ones that are booked for that show, the ones you book, it loads into a locker room, and you're going in there and you can check on them and make sure they're all happy, or to make sure if their contract's about to expire, you can go negotiate with them before they leave. You can go tell them.
So I hear him, and he has pretty much his own personal what he likes, and everybody has that whatever. But look, you see what I'm saying? The same way 2K has all these features, you still have people super unhappy. And there are many, 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 many of these videos. And this is what I'm saying. But you have too many people that they focus everything on what Fight Forever should have this and that, which is an arcade, not a simulation game. It wasn't meant to do all these features that you guys are looking for, even though I agree with a whole lot of people that want to see other features, but it's not because of what 2K has. It's just because it's wrestling, and they've been in many wrestling games in the past, and yeah, I would like to see those too. I might let him finish because he only has 2 more minutes to go. Yeah.
How you want the finish to go, right? For their match. So every match you book, they're just sitting there hanging out. You just go talk to them like they do in the real show. and you can set up the matches that way to try to win against the other person. I feel like that would be an awesome thing that my GM needs.
Like you can do on Wrestling Empire.
A character on the TV, a general manager is supposed to be one booking the show, making sure
Right, but there's no appearances by the general manager.
And their contracts, getting the best talent for their show. I mean, how cool would it be if you could go invade another show? Let's say you pick 3 guys on your roster or girls,
that would be
whatever,
cool.
and you go and you invade the other player's show, right? You go in the back room, beat up some people, and you take over the show. I mean, just stuff like that would be so fun if they added it to my GM. Just having it the way it is now is, to me, super boring.
A wasted mode. A mode that's there for nothing.
This is what you need to spend on this. This is what you spend on this. You unlock the next stage, extra new stage. This prop, you can use this card to screw over the other show. It's a phone game. It feels like a phone game right now. Sure, you can play the matches, but why? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Just a mode, but they didn't put anything into it.
To make my GM awesome, and then our next video will be about my universe, or should I say, universe mode. Thank you for watching. Sound off the comments below what you would like to see in my GM, and stay frosty.
And no matter what they put in the game, there's always going to be people that want more. Always. Always.
Alright, so WWE2K24 has a DLC pack that we've all been wondering what's included, and that's the Pat McAfee pack. So let's go over to the SmackDown Hotel once again, and let's see who's going to be in this pack.
Let's see how much he likes it.
First up in the Pat McAfee pack is one of his co-hosts, AJ Hawk, ex-football player. I don't know the guy personally. I don't really watch the Pat McAfee show. I've seen clips from it from when they had like Brock on there, The Rock on there with the Cody Crybabies. I've seen parts of it. When they had Vince on there. Usually when they have a wrestler on there is when I typically watch it. I'm not a big sports guy, never have been. I'm a big Seahawks fan though, and since the Seahawks just haven't been doing that great last couple of years, my interest in the NFL has kind of, if you will.
I feel you.
Holy crap, I'm invisible. Anyway, so he is the first one in this pack. The next one is Darius Butler, another ex-NFL player. I believe that's the Cowboys. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Another football player. These are all, I believe, ex-football players. And then we got Boston Connor.
Why the hell are they in wrestling packs?
And these are the best pictures I could find of all of them so far. So he's another DLC character. Next up is Ty Schmidt. He's the only one I'm not sure of if he was an ex-NFL, baseball, or whatever player. He might be the tech
dude
guy.
Like he plays poker or something. He don't even like a freaking wrestler.
He's going to be a playable character. It doesn't specify if these are going to be managers, refs only, or if you can actually play as them in the ring. Because what are their moves going to be? That's
once again, doing arcade type stuff.
And I believe he's the last one. And of course, Pat McAfee himself. So let's discuss this for a minute. Alright, so including a pack like this in a season pass, I don't know, I just feel like this would have been a great pack to have separately.
Like, seriously.
Season pass. Keep the season pass as wrestlers.
Yes.
Because they're trying to do something different.
And that's what they come up with.
Not a football game.
Exactly.
I mean, to me, Pat McAfee, heck yeah, get him in there. He's had some sort of wrestling footprint, if you will, so it makes sense for him to be in the game. But putting all his buddies in it, where the wrestling fans don't probably know who they are, I feel like this is just like...
And they don't care to know who they are.
Personally, I would have saved this as an extra bonus pack, like kind of like they did with Bad Bunny for last year, where they had that extra pack later out in the year before the game was pretty much done. Or in between other packs that we're waiting for. There's a lot of legends that.
And why doesn't Roman Reigns come out with Paul Heyman?
Wrestlers that probably got left out, like Naomi, a bunch of other ones that got left out that they could have used in this DLC pack. As I said, I feel like if you're going to include this in the season pass, you're going to upset some fans. Now, all the other packs so far look amazing to me, but this one pack it's just like, what are we doing here? And again, I get they're trying to do something different. If they're going to do something...
Notice how everybody talked about, how come Swerve don't come out with Prince Nana? How come Roman Reigns doesn't come out with Paul Heyman. I mean, man, it's never a double standard. It's always, let's just find one side and complain. So basically, he doesn't like the Pat McAfee DLC, and that's pretty much what it comes. What he's getting at, and it is what it is. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
Yo, what's going on with it, YouTube? We back at it again with another video, man. You read that title. You already know, man. But before we get into it, hit the like, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notifications by hitting that bell so you don't miss out on no future content. And, man, let's get into it, man. So, I guess WWE 2K decided, it's that time again, man, on some Lizzo. It's about that time that we get another WWE 2K video game, right? 2K23, online, buggy mess, glitchy mess, unplayable.
Yeah, and I have it, so I know. He's telling the truth.
Can't even hang with some of the other games that you can play online, but they decided, hey, it's time to put out another 2K video game. And we got people excited like usual, man. These people do the same thing over and over again, man. They show screenshots, trailers, paintings. They're excited. When will people finally understand that getting excited for a video game is pointless in 2024? 2K doesn't care about you. You know this already. Look at the previous installments. 2K23, they're basically got a pack with Bad Bunny, an updated Bad Bunny, and they're forcing you to buy the pack for $10, right? And then people want to know why AEW is doing the same thing, pushing reused content and old content on people, because
WWE is doing this shit.
Will buy this regardless, bro.
Yeah, and let me say that. That's how competition works. If they're giving you something, right, and it's like, well, wait a minute, man. This guy's here, that guy's not there, right? When they give you these packs and they're giving you now, I don't know what he means about giving you something that already had. AEW is not giving you something that you have already. The AEW is giving you things their way. Whereas what the consumer is saying, we want more match types. So I don't know exactly what he meant by that. But what I'm saying is how competition works. They know they have to give you packs. They have to give you things. Now, what he might mean is the fact that now the packs are being sold. Like, for example, for the people that don't have the season passes, that's not them forcing you to do anything. Just like for what WWE is doing, they're not forcing you just because they got a Bad Bunny pack or whatever. No, it's an option. You don't have to buy anything. Nobody's forcing you to buy anything. Now, he's probably referencing the season passes. Now, example, we have Swerve Strickland, right? We have Adam Copeland, Switchblade is coming. Jamie Hayter, FTR, the Acclaim. Like, for all the people that we already that they have in season passes, what happens is a lot of people created these wrestlers on their own, right? So these are the people that decided they're not going to buy the season passes. They're just going to create them. So now, if you change your mind and decide, damn, you know what? I could get Swerve Strickland. That's not giving you something that we already have. So I don't know what he meant when he said that. About the the AEW, people wondering why AEW giving you something that you already had. Nah. They only have one console game for one. So I don't know what he means by that. Now, me bringing up the fact that, like I said, if I'm playing with the Big Boss Man in 22, because I already unlocked lock them. Why do I have to unlock them again in 23? I get 24, I gotta unlock them again. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they just give you these, keep giving you these little packs. And it's like, no. When you look at it, how many times should you have to buy an actual pack of wrestlers where I'm playing them on one? Like, and one of the things, for example, look, the Rick Rudes. I've had them on other games. Jake the Snake Roberts, Kurt Hennig, the British Bulldog, all these people. So you had ambulance match, you had the casket match. So these are things that were on other games that they took away and just brought back. So that's giving you back something that they took away. But at the same time, it's like the fact that they're doing this annually, they're either going to burn out because the numbers are going to start to drop, or they're going to smarten up and say, you know what, no more annual games at some point. Who knows? Madden's still making football games, okay? Who knows? But this annual stuff is like, bug fixes are not going to be fixed properly. And once the new game comes out, they feel like, okay, we're not worried about the bug fixes in the last year's game. The new one's out already. Yeah, I mean, so the same thing. If I'm playing a game that I done spent $140 on, and I'm diving off the top rope and getting stuck in the canvas, what are the things that still happens? 24, the same thing is happening. People are telling me the same thing with 23 and 22. How many times have you been in a tag match, and all of a sudden your partner comes in, and your partner's supposed to come in and break up the count, and what does your partner do? Do a lap around the ring and just run in circles while you getting pinned. Like, they literally, like, that's something that continues. So yeah, they're giving you the same goddamn engine, man. Because you brush up on the graphics a little bit in 24. So what? Like, so what? Gameplay and game quality. That's what it comes down to. It's not just one particular thing. I don't care how beautiful the game can look. If the stories are not good, if the options that they have are not really something you're interested in, and you notice the majority of the people that even create content, you don't see them doing My Universe or all these My GM. Like, you have some, but not many. And the majority of the people, they're playing standard, straight up matches. And they're not even playing. Most of them, what they're doing, if you look at most channels, the most fun channels and what they do, they create their own federation, their own wrestlers, and then their own belts, and then they do their own commentary. They turn Michael Cole and all of them off, and they just talk themselves. You understand what I mean? They're having fun the way they want to. But yeah, you know, I just like all these people trying to make it seem like this game is just so flawless. No, this is what we're doing here. Let them go.
The same thing we done last year. You know, people over here excited for screenshots, trailers, paintings, you know, same stuff. And I never really understood why be happy for the same stuff. I don't get it.
Basically.
You know, that's the problem with this community.
Because they're slaves.
People want to talk about it. People want to swagger jack copy what I say and post it on their mediocre channel or whatever the content may be. The fact is this. It's the same thing over and over again. It's like, you people just don't learn. 2K doesn't care about you in the slightest. 2K only cares about 2K, right? So people was thinking, oh yeah, man, we're supposed to be getting a trailer yesterday. Didn't happen. So they pushed it to the 22nd, right? People over here speculating that guest referee is coming back, which if it does come back, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be like GM mode, you know, another boring, lifeless mode that has restrictions and whatnot. And again.
Okay, so basically, he's another one. Okay, that doesn't like it. Another, you know, 2K24 sucks. Another one. Wow. He just dove over the guy. Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. Time for another rant, guys. Time for another rant. and it's on this damn game right here. WWE2K23. Oh my god. But before I get to it, I have a lot to say. A lot to say. A lot of negatives. But before I get to that, I just want to show you guys real quick that I do have Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that's tight.
You guys see, I haven't installed it yet.
Yeah, I played that. That's cool.
It's my friend and everything. So yeah, it's actually like almost 2 weeks now and everything. You got it from me on Best Buy along with WWE2K23.
It finally came to
like that. So yeah, I appreciate
Game Pass.
In my possession. Just haven't played it yet. But when I do,
A couple months ago,
I'm
about 6-7 months ago.
sooner or later because, like I said already, with PlayStation Plus going up $80 like in my last video. You know,
Okay, so bottom line is he doesn't like it. Okay, he doesn't like it. Bottom line, he doesn't like it. Like he said, he had a lot of negatives. Basically, he don't like the game. You see, the title is 2K is a shitty game. So yeah, and I'm only doing this because, like I said, I get sick of people with this hype job, this lies and overrating things. So yeah, we're gonna sit here and we're just gonna listen to what people have to say.
So here we are. WWE Games or WWE2K decided to drop the cover art of Cody Rhodes on the cover, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley on the deluxe, and the 40 years of WrestleMania as the Ultimate Edition. Same prices, right? $74, $106, and $124.
Sure.
Let's not talk about the fact that this costs twice as much in other countries. Let's not talk about that because let's be real. A lot of people will never bring up what other countries have to pay for this half-ass game, right? So, of course, we got people pre-ordering already. We got people happy about an outdated Roman Reigns, even though they showed an updated Roman Reigns. So this is confirming they're doing the 2x2s, 3x3s, 4x4s, 5x5s, and they probably going to say this is the largest roster in WWE Games history, right? Because they said that about last year's installment or the year before that. So many lies that 2K has told, it's like you can't even keep up with the lies at this point, right? So they said the game is coming out March 8th, right? And if you already ordered one of these extremely overpriced half-ass versions like the deluxe or the ultimate edition for $106 and $124, or anywhere else in the country which is twice as much, you get to play the game on March 5th.
You know, and speaking of that though, they say the same thing about their TV product every year. This is the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Every year they say the same shit. You know what's funny? If Tony Khan or Tony Schiavone says anything about AEW, any form of AEW, something being the biggest that they've done or the best dynamite ever or what, people always come in the comment sections and complain. Oh, they always say the same. Yeah, right. And they do the same shit in the WWE. Somehow, though, it's just not noticeable. Let's let him continue. Then I'm going to cut him off in a second anyway.
Which a lot of people are going to do. They're going to try to push out the content super fast so they can get views on their mediocre YouTube channel, which it'll gain a little popularity here and there, depending on who it is. And, you know, because like I stated in the last video, these people don't have jobs. These people don't have lives. These people don't have anything but this mediocre game that they're hyping up. But let's not forget that there are other wrestling games out there, right? Because these people love to say, well, 2K is the only game on the market and this is the only game we can play, but yet you got Fire Pro Wrestling. You got 5-Star Wrestling. You got the new Ultra Pro Wrestling that's basically going to come out soon. You got WrestleCode, which I voiced on, which will be releasing in early 2025. You have so many other wrestling games like Retromania. There's other wrestling games that you people can play, but you come up with these excuses. to why there is no other wrestling games to play. This is what y'all do. And this is why I'm not mad like I was in the first video. Because again...
Well, we shouldn't be mad, period. Because people are going to just be fools. And people have the right to like what they want. But these people are slaves. This is what I've been saying from the very beginning of the video. They're slaves. Okay? And the same way they act like there's no other wrestling games to play, they act the same way when it comes to real wrestling. Like the only company that should exist is the WWE. And isn't it funny how they've been, now especially WWE fans, been saying how TNA sucks. Oh, TNA's going to go out of business soon. TNA this and that. Now that TNA is no longer on Spike, they're on this Access TV. And I think they said their viewership is like 70,000 or like 100. I think at one point they said 100,000 or something like that, maybe 70,000 views or whatever. I don't care about all of that stuff, but people like to bring this stuff up, right? All of a sudden, Jordan Grace goes to the Royal Rumble, and then she makes an appearance on NXT last week, and all of a sudden now, yo, I'm so glad they merged with TNA. Yo, this is so huge. Oh wait, why is it huge if TNA sucks? You see what I'm saying? TNA sucks until they're affiliated with the WWE. Now, this is nothing but them mimicking what AEW has already done. Let's not forget, Tony Khan, he made an appearance there. Kenny Omega. He listen, Moose, they had the Motor City Machine Guns. So, yeah, they already Forbidden Door stuff. That's all this is. And the only reason, well, I ain't going to say the only reason, but I can tell you a couple of reasons why I believe that the WWE is working with Jordan Grace and TNA. One, she's still under contract with TNA. She has a great look. She's great in the ring. And basically, it's like, hey, why let valuable time go by? She's only in her mid-20s right now, right? Let's get her over here in the ring. Let's cut a deal with these guys. Now, maybe they'll have other people coming to, do some shows. But notice what show they're going on. NXT. Jordan Grace is the Knockouts champion. No, we can't have her beat Bianca Belair. We can't have her, beat a Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair. Or even now a new Jade Cargill. Why? Because she's not under contract with us. She has a fight by fight per fight type contract with us. It's just a deal. So it's okay if she beat up on some NXT people. That's our developmental company. Do you understand what I'm saying? So no, we can't have her do that. Now she leaves TNA and she's exclusively to WWE. Then that can be something different. Because they want Jordan Grace. You can't be that stupid. The WWE wants Jordan Grace. It's as simple as that. Okay. Also, they feel like this is something that they can do that would help people to focus more on what they're doing to watch NXT. Think about this. The Forbidden Door is something that Tony Khan has been doing, and he's already worked with Impact. He's worked with that CML, whatever it's called, AAA. He's worked with all these different companies. And I said a long time ago, it would be a great idea if for one of the Forbidden Door pay-per-views, they have NWA and Impact Wrestling merge. Where that would be great. That would be huge if they did that. See, but to a WWE diehard, they wouldn't care anyway. They'd find something to criticize. But it's just when the WWE does it. Like, I'm sure if we would have seen anybody so-called get eaten alive by zombies on an AEW program, people would have been saying, what is this garbage I'm watching? I can't believe it. But when it happens in the WWE ring, then it's all good. We know this already. Let me see what else he has to say.
There's no point. You people prove my point every year. You go against what the Hashirama, who started all of this, the first to do it, and you end up being wrong every time. Hell, some of you people, and I'm just going to call this out, some of you people talked crap about me, and you still...
All right, so I've heard enough as far as he goes. So, look, we can go on, okay? WWE2K24 Showcase Mode sucks. WWE rant, okay? 5 reasons why WWE2K24 sucks compared to all the WWE games. See, we can just go on. I want you guys to pay attention. You see,
ECW's resurrection in mid-2006 was...
All of these channels, okay? Okay, all of these. Why WWE2K24 sucks and why 2K should be stripped of their... Like, see, all of these. See, but this is what I'm saying. You guys that want to play this, you know, my fashion sucks in WWE2K24.
Well, I got my good buzz. Let's
Okay. I'm pretty sure I proved my point. And that's all I'm saying, man, is all of this. So, being that this is pretty much tomorrow, yeah, I proved my point. I want you guys, you know, and this is just so people don't get caught up into the hype thinking like, you know, most people get influenced by what they hear. So they don't understand. They think that everything is what it appears to be when it's really not. So, you know, yeah. You know, and I'm not telling anyone, oh, you shouldn't like 2K. You like whatever you want. But you guys need to really just shut up when it comes to, you know, talking shit about any other company or what they're doing, you know, and just because you don't like something. And you make yourself not like something. There's people that just jump on the bandwagon. Like I said, I've seen things where people go, they'll come in the comment section and say, oh, I'm just here for the AEW hate. And it's like, get a life, idiot. Now, what I want to close this video with is this. So tomorrow is the 12th. We get Adam Copeland and the Haunted Forrest and everything else that comes with that. So I'm looking forward to that, and probably drop a video on it tomorrow because I'm pretty sure in the morning when I get up, I'll make sure I download the content and we'll make a video on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a match. So let me see. Sonny Kiss, we're going to go Sonny versus, let me see, who? Sonny versus who? Sonny versus who? Queen Amanada, Julia, Sky Blue, Danny Luna, and your darling, who do I want to beat up on? How about Sonny versus... I made a lot. I think I made more female. I made more females on the Switch version. China, Christina Ranieri, Jordan Grace, Julia Hurt. All right, so we'll go versus Lita. How about that? We'll go against Lita, and then we'll close this video with AEW content. Okay, so we'll fight here.
This is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah, and it's not about hate. It's not about any of that. You know, like I said, I just want to clear the air on this whole. You know, WWE can do no wrong. The game is just so perfect. Everything about it. We know damn well that's not the case. Oh, I thought I was still a catcher. She ran in, she caught me off guard. She ran in, she tricked me. Oh! She sidestepped on him. That's right. That's right. That's vicious. Alright, I don't want Danhausen to come out. You know what? I think I kicked some of that boot once. Only once. I just got that feeling. I'm trying to get things from under the ring, and I just got that feeling like Danhausen's gonna slide out. Okay. That's right. And this is pin falls count anywhere, so I don't have to pin in the ring. But I'm going to. Unless she reverses on me. Lights out. I don't think she's kicking out.
1, 2, 3.
Sonny with the win over Lita. All right, good people. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit, let you guys witness some things, and like I said, bring awareness to the truth. You know, bring the truth out, man, with awareness about what's really going on, and like, you know, everything is not what it seems. I have nothing against 2K or no other game. Any of that stuff, I'm too grown up to be walking around here. Oh, I'm just choosing sides, whatever's fun. I don't have a problem playing. But I don't like these false narratives and this negative, ignorant energy that people like to give simply because they're just hateful, lonely, ignorant, evil people with no life. And that's pretty much all it is. So, anyway, hope everybody's having a great morning, having a great day. I will catch you guys on the next video.